Before we get started, just want to let everyone know that me and Lenny are currently working on making a 2023 compilation for the Crush channel and for the Irresponsible Twats channel. I'm thinking we'll include funny moments, good gameplay, and just whatever seems really interesting and the best moments of this year. So if you want anything on the Crush channel to be included in the Crush channel compilation, make sure to hit me up on Discord. And if you want anything on Irresponsible Twats to be included, make sure to hit Lenny up as well, because Lenny's going to make the Irresponsible Twats one. Anyway, let's get into the video. What's going on, everyone? Crush back here with another video. Hope everyone's doing great today. I know I am. And today I got a, I guess you could call it either a New Year's resolution or just a year in review recap of 2023. I'm basically just going to go over some stuff that I'm happy with, some stuff I'm not happy with, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to be talking about improvement with myself. So with that being said, let's get right on into the video. So 2023, definitely an interesting year so far, and obviously it's not over yet. We still got about 13 days left until it really ends, so it seems kind of crazy because at the beginning of the year, it feels like it was a lot longer ago, like it was multiple years ago versus being several months ago, just with everything that's happened so far, at least for me. So just starting off with everything that's good that's happened this year, I guess I could talk about with me personally, this year's been great with money. I've made more money than I have yet in my life. And granted, I'm a young guy, I'm 24 years old, and I've only been working full-time a couple of years since I graduated high school and college. And this year's definitely been good. I actually had a different job earlier this year that I quit because I wasn't happy with it. And one thing I'm going to recommend to everyone out there, especially young people like me or younger than me, is don't be like me. I was an idiot and I left my job because I was solely unhappy, and basically I was doing 3 times the work. But what I'm saying though is don't quit unless you have another job lined up. Because I pretty much quit, and then it was a month and a half before I got another job, which you don't know when you'll get another job if you quit or get fired from a job, so you always have to try and make everything line up. But yeah, I wasn't happy though with the job. Like I said, I was basically doing 3 times what I was actually supposed to do, and I wasn't getting any rewards from it, and it was really stressful, and I was just super unhappy with it. And I liked the people that I worked with. I just hated the other people I had to work with. But for the most part, it wasn't that bad of a job, but it just wasn't for me. So it actually did work out, believe it or not, that I quit that job. Because after I left that position, it turns out there was a huge layoff that went down. Because this was a small job. It wasn't like a big company I worked for. But we lost about 1/3 of the people that worked there. And I probably would have been one of them. So I got a new job now. I'm making way more money than I did before. I'm very happy with it. I'm hopefully gonna, make more moves in the company coming up. But yeah, everything's good financially. Now, with this new jobs, another good thing that came about it was I made new friends and really enjoy my coworkers. A lot of the people I work with right now, which I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a tech type of job, okay? And a lot of the people there, kind of like me, they have their own story to tell, but they're all really interesting people. They're all cool as shit. They play video games like me, and as a dude that's pretty introverted, I would say, that likes to play a lot of video games, definitely my people, I'd say a couple more positives that came out of this year was that with the YouTube channel was doing pretty good. Right now, I'm kind of, lacking a little bit. I've been very busy and tired, and I haven't really been on my A game. And, I honestly deserve any slack I get with the channel because, if you don't put the work in, then you don't get the good results, The channel's still doing really good. Couldn't ask you guys for a better year. I went from, I think, 160 subscribers at the beginning of the year to 325, so definitely awesome. Some people may say it's because of a few videos, which I'm not going to lie, a couple of the videos like the EDP video and the Wings video especially blew up in popularity. Got some mostly good feedback, some, harsh feedback, but, it is what it is. And it definitely skyrocketed my channel for sure. And I'm super happy with it. And I know that I still have plenty of work I gotta do with both Irresponsible Twats and my main channel. and couldn't ask you guys for a better year view-wise, subscriber-wise, and it's been awesome, bro, and can't wait for the future, because who knows what's coming up. I would also say that my relationship with, like, friends, family, it's really good as well, and, yeah, I'm just happy to have everyone together, and it's been a good year, I'm not gonna lie, and it's not even over yet. Now, just to get into some of the bad things, because this year's been good, but it's also been a little bit bad at the same time. Now, earlier in the year, we had a little bit drama with Lester B, which, if you want to know what happened, I made an entire documentary on him because, you know, he is a figure that needs to be covered. That was at the very beginning of the year, and it was kind of a letdown because, you know, I've known him for a while, but it is what it is. When you have to deal with narcissists, you kind of just have to let them go like a sick dog. Now, that was one minor thing, though. It's really not that big of a deal, but I just thought I'd include that. I would also say that this year, when it comes to exercise for me, you guys don't know, you know, what I look like, but I'm not fat by any means, but I'm kind of chubby now because my time management, in general, I would say it's kind of shitty, and I definitely have to try and squeeze some more room for exercise in, because right now I'm only working out like once or twice a week. I gotta bump it up to like 5 times a week at the minimum, and try and put forth heavier sessions, and try and push myself a little bit more. I think the only reason I haven't done it yet is because it's hard, dude. Exercise is hard, especially to get motivated to do it, and when you work, it's, you know, it makes it even more difficult, but I'm going to definitely try and push myself. I want to try and lose weight. I want to try and, you know, get myself looking good again, and so on and so forth, and definitely something I'm going to try and work on. And I think scheduling as a whole, you know, with time management, I think everyone should try and do. I think that guidance counselors and parents and, you know, employers, a lot of the times they try and get a schedule for you. But I think that us as individuals should try and set our own schedules as well, especially if you're older like me, and try and squeeze some wiggle room in for, you know, beneficial things like exercise. So something really big that definitely applies to this year is drug use, which, when I say drug use, I'm not saying, you know, I'm doing like anything illegal, nothing like that. I'm doing all legal drugs, but this year I for sure have been not sober, really. I've been barely sober. I would say that this month has been the most sober I've been all year, and I've been sober for about 2 weeks now. I'd say a good 75% of this year I've been high every day, or not every day, but, you know, 75% of the year, or drunk. I probably got drunk like 10 times this year, which really isn't that bad. It's, you know, whatever. But I probably popped edibles 6 out of 7 days of the week, with most weeks. And for me, if I do that, I just get super tired. It's great whenever I stream or make videos, but it just doesn't motivate you to like actually get out and do stuff, you know? So I'm not going to stay sober. I doubt that's going to happen. I don't really want to stay sober. I'd rather, you know, have fun here and there, and, you know, try and mix up myself, like mix up my personality, since whenever I get high, it's pretty entertaining. But I'm definitely going to try and live a more sober lifestyle, I would say. I want to at least be sober 50% next year, or even 75 or 80%. I just want to stay healthy, you know, and I don't want the drugs to make me feel like I'm relying on them. Weed isn't an addicting drug, but if you take edibles too much, at least with me, that you become dependent somewhat mentally wise, because for me, I feel like I get funny whenever I take edibles, and I feel like the only reason I'm funny is because I'm high. And I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true at all. I think that I can be just as good, if not better, if I'm sober. So I'm just trying to get out of that mindset, you know. So definitely trying to lay off the drugs. It's not like, at least it's not killing me or anything, but I just, you know, want to try and be a little bit healthier when it comes to that. And also, when you get high, you eat a shit ton. So you don't want to do that. Now, overall, here's what I want to improve in 2024, okay? I want to continue all the positives that I mentioned already. I want to keep working hard, keep getting money, and I want to keep pushing out content for you guys, okay? Because I love making content for you. I like doing it casually, obviously. It's not a job. It's just a hobby, I guess, of mine, you could say. I'm going to keep doing that. Now, something I want to start doing again is live streaming. I've definitely taken a break from live streaming a couple months because I've just always been so tired and I haven't really been motivated. And I want to kick myself in the ass and try and push out live streams again and try and have fun with you guys. I'm definitely going to include that in the upcoming schedules I'm going to be making so that we can all, hang out together at some point and during a live stream, and we can either watch videos you could, watch me play a game of your choosing, whatever, you guys want to do. I'm down with pretty much anything as long as it's not some furry weeb gay shit or whatever because I do draw a limit somewhere. On the talk of video creation and live streaming, this is actually a really odd improvement that I'm actually going to make, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to stop being as selfish when it comes to editing and making videos all by myself, especially in Irresponsible Twats. I'm going to have other people help me. I know Lenny, for example, Thermal on Irresponsible Twats. He, for the longest time, has been telling me, if you need me to edit the videos, just tell me. And I'm the type of person that, I don't know where this stemmed from, but I'm always the type of person that if something can be done and I know I can do it, I'll just do it, even if I don't have that much time. Which, now that I think about it, sounds a little bit selfish. It's not meant to be selfish. It's just kind of meant to, not burden anyone else, I guess you could say. But I'm definitely going to try and, with like our brand, I guess you could say, even though we're not like an official company, but we're creators. So I guess with our brand, I'm going to actually try and put Lenny to work a little bit and anyone else to work. Just to kind of push stuff out for you guys, just so you don't have to wait as long for stuff to come out. So definitely going to start doing that. And I feel like it wouldn't be a New Year's resolution if I didn't mention the one thing that everyone mentions and nobody does, okay? Or they do the first week, then they flip the table over and then sit back on the couch. I'm going to try and lose weight, which is something I mentioned earlier with exercising. One thing I've started doing was I've stopped eating out as much. I've started cooking my own stuff more often. I've stopped going to McDonald's, fast food, Burger King, in general, that type of place. Just been making shit more, I guess you could say. And not using DoorDash as much, probably only using it twice a month, if that. Really laying it down. And I'm trying to keep myself skinnier and my bank account fatter, which I think isn't a bad catchphrase to go by. That's definitely some stuff I want to improve. I want to see if I can work with other people with content, because one thing I noticed, which if you're a new creator, hit me up, okay? Hit me up on Discord, okay? That's the best way you can get in contact with me. You could try hit me up on Twitter. I don't really use it though, but if you're a small creator and you see this, and if you want to even play a game, do a dual commentary, whatever, and if we got something in common, or if you just want to talk, then feel free to talk, all right? Because I see all these small creators that are making videos and so on and so forth, and they're all trying to do what I do, okay? And I feel like, just using an example, the Vanoss crew, they all were successful on their own, okay? But they didn't blow up, and they weren't known for just them, okay? They were known as the Vanoss crew. Vanoss himself, Delirious, Minilad before he was a pedophile piece of shit, they were all known as the Vanoss crew collectively. Sure, they would have been huge on their own, but would they be as big if they were by themselves? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. So definitely want to try and reach out to other people, get new people on here, because I think everyone at some point gets sick of just me and Lenny and us being stupid, Not saying there's anything wrong with Lenny or, myself, I guess, hopefully. But I feel like it would be good to, get new people on. So, especially with the podcast, because we got to try and push that shit out too. But I guess I'm just sharing my 2023 impression of how the year went. Just thinking about good things that's happened, bad things that's happened, and what I want to improve. And I think one other thing I want to also improve is I want to go out more and maybe even make vlogs, dude. Like, not like a Logan Paul vlog being like, hey guys, look at this dead body or something like that, which I mean, I live right near Baltimore. It wouldn't be hard to find a dead body, but no, that's a joke. I'm not actually doing that. What I was gonna say though is maybe do like some IRL videos, because there is some interesting places in Maryland, and in general just want to get out more, and just try and be, I guess, less of an introvert and more of an extrovert if possible, because I'm kind of like definitely more on the introvert side, I would say. So just living a balanced lifestyle as a whole, and yeah, just trying to go into that type of mindset. Yeah, there's not really anything else for me to share. My bad if you guys can't hear me that well. I'm super congested right now because it's raining. For some reason, that shit just always happens. But I just want to share my 2024 resolution and 2023 impression with you guys. Let me know what yours are, by the way. Let me know if you guys have anything similar. I'm trying to keep it short and simple. But if you guys have any suggestions, or, if you have any questions for me, or, if you can think of anything in the videos that you've seen from me that you think I should improve, let me know, alright? Because I'm open to criticism, as long as you're not saying some dumb shit like, you suck too many cocks and you need to suck more, then, just get out of here with that nonsense. But anyway, though, I hope you guys enjoyed, and couldn't ask for a better audience. Just want to let you know that, and I will see you guys later. Peace.